Hello and welcome back to Grandia with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So today we will start exploring the Sult Ruins after getting our letter of introduction torn up by the three witches Nana, Saki and Mio. And indeed there are various new enemies, well, only two really. Firstly the green slimes who seemingly only appear in pairs. The most annoying thing they can do, however, is divide themselves up into various different pieces, or at least the various slime enemies anyway. So yeah. And they can also beware of their slime gas that can inflict, I believe, stat debuffs on your characters. And yes, they are a thing here. Wit, I don't know how wit affects characters, but yeah. Anyway, that being said, let's go further in. You can also actually hear many of the Garlisle soldiers. Apparently, someone is a bit of a Mullen fanboy. Well, he's the most handsome guy in the game, is Mullen, to be fair. And also, we get ambushed. Yeah, basically, it's the equivalent of a back attack, although not always. Seemingly, even Justin and Sue are still faster than a pair of bats. And although, yeah, sonar can be a bit of a problem because it can put a character to sleep. Indeed. And likewise with Final Fantasy, you'll have to wait for an enemy to attack you. And unlike Final Fantasy, you can't use your own characters to wake them up. Oh no. Well, that would be a good idea anyway. Some money in the corner. Again, very important if I'm going to do. And here are the three witches now, Nana, Saki and Mio. Still having a go at Lean. You didn't have a chance to begin with, seriously. Okay. That would hurt. I think he'd be worried if Mullen would be very worried if he saw Lean squawking like a goose, as Nana puts it. So yeah, and there's a bit more dialogue as well. Lucas sneezes incessantly, so. Oh my god. Yeah, you can kind of see why I call them the Team Rockets of this game. Dare I even say it, if Nana had a better voice direction here, and this wasn't released in the late 90s, I swear she'd be like Jessie. Anyway, that being said, let's... And again, none of them are like James or Meow, so yeah. What do you imagine? I am a great shiny Moltres! Anyway, that being said, let's go through here. Yeah, seriously, enough about me, only about that. And going through here is seemingly some more money there. Yeah, there's a lot of money. There are some items you can get. A pair of shoes, most certainly. Which is a shame because a lot of the pair of shoes seemingly increase defense, but decrease about the movement of a character. And you'll see a bit later in the game why movement is such an important thing. Yeah, seriously. Because you saw how the battle system somewhat works with the, what's it called now? It's not the ATB system, it's not like with Final Fantasy, no. It's something else. What was it called now? I'll get to it when I get into the next battle if I can. Seriously. The annoying thing here is the amount of those, shaking things, seriously. And yeah. and that makes it very hard to get over the stone bridges. I don't know if I get the shoes yet. I know we don't hear any more from Nanasaki and Mio in this dungeon, so yeah, we won't see them for a bit now, seriously. So instead, I am just going to explore. It's a shame that they don't play more of the songs in Grandia, seriously, because the actual soundtrack version, which you can easily find on YouTube, is probably a lot more comprehensive in terms of this, and much longer as well, seriously. Understand that compression is a thing on the PS1. I guess also because of I'm playing the HD version, the Nintendo Switch as well, given that this is only a downloadable game. It's not like with the Luna Collection, which actually got redubbed, actually, seemingly. I'm guessing even Gung Ho, the people that released this, the HD version of Grandia, do not want the thing there, so yeah. Unfortunately, falling blocks are going to be a thing in this dungeon at least. At least I got past that. So yeah, so this is apparently the IP gauge, that's it. Or something like that. Anyway, yeah, when it gets to calm, you can put in your thing. When it gets to act, you or the enemy will start attacking and everything. However, you can cancel the enemy with a critical blow. I'll get to that a bit later. But they can do it to you as well, seriously. And then, let's go up here and we see another weapon. Because it looks like a weapon. I think it's another axe for Justin. And yes, the more you level up your weapons, the better abilities you will get as well. So I'm going to take him off the thing and give him the rock splitting axe there. Let's see what his levels are. So yeah, I think I will. That will do him good for a bit to gain a few levels with his axe. After all, we can't learn magic for now. I'll go over magic a bit later in the game because getting magic is going to be a bit harder. Also, that exclamation icon that will do that and bring down the bridge. And here is a resurrect potion. Basically, your Phoenix Downs in this game. Although, unlike regular Phoenix Downs, they actually restore you to full health. Seriously. They are invaluable, therefore, because there's no spell we will learn until the second disc if you're playing this on the PS1. And as soon as we've started exploring, we've come to the end of the dungeon, seriously, because there's this giant stone head in the way. I don't think it's even a statue, mate. Seriously, I think it's something made of stone. And seemingly they hide behind that wall, do Justin and Sue. Well, anyway, there is one thing left to do, and I'll save here and recover. Also, there's a bit more to explore, I guess. I was a bit wrong there. But, yeah. I am not going to show the cutscene until the next episode, however. But it does take up quite a bit of story, and there's some voice acting as well in the next bit as well. Certainly regarding a certain character will be very important in our journey ahead. But for now, I'll just use Justin and Sue here. Just to attack these slimes. Absolutely.
Hip hip hooray!
And with that, we will go on. Right. Well, that's not the right way, is it? No. And then I just get boxed in by a giant stone slab. Not great at all. By the way, that thing was a springboard. I can get you over the thing there. There's only some money there. I don't know if I want to get the money or not, but... And a seesaw. Yes, that's the thing. However, we'll need... It being like being a seesaw, however, we'll need something to push us over the other side. There is a rock nearby, by the way, that will do that. Some more bats flying off. Seriously. This place must be very musty if it has bats living in here. But never mind, let's go over to the mysterious door. Oh, mysterious stone thingy. Seriously. I do actually save here, but we'll get to the dialogue anyway, where we, because it is kind of funny anyway, seriously. So, that being said, let's go to the mysterious stone thingy. Doesn't look like a statue, eh? It's more like a... Well, I guess it's a stone statue. Let's go with that. Okay. Why is his bottom shining? Seriously. I don't... Oh, great. Our MacGuffin is working. Well, that means we can go further in, at least. And learn more about... No, it's a stone, Justin, not a Sue. Sorry, I'm getting me characters mixed up here. Yeah, it's not supposed to be hot unless... Well, then it's very uncomfortable for Justin. And I'm guessing this is the inner sanctum of the Sult Ruins here? Yeah, it was. Basically a MacGuffin, as I say. Yeah, just like the curator said, or something like that. Yep. No, because they didn't know how to open it. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one where we go further in. Goodbye.